Good morning, students. In last session, we have completed cash flow statements and we left with some problems of financial statements, that is balance sheet pro forma and P&L pro forma. So today we are going to cover that part. Tomorrow we are going to start with a fresh chapter. So before starting any session, first we'll quickly revise traditional approach and modern approach. Traditional approach talks about debit the debtor, credit the creditor, personal account. Debit the receiver, credit the giver, debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver. Real account debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Nominal account debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Modern approach asset debit balance, liability credit, expense debit, income credit, capital credit balance. Friends, while doing accounting entries, first you have to revise some pro formas. Pro formas are very important. Uh, if you go through the question paper of January 2025, major questions are asked from branch accounts. Then you have financial statements, a cash flow statement, amalgamation, consolidation, internal reconstruction, even buyback. Accounting standards are asked for very few marks this time. If you ask me, question paper analysis, paper was lengthy but very easy. Students who have done their study material properly, one of the question for consolidation is asked from, I think from pre-acquisition profit is zero, full profit is post-acquisition profit. I tallied that question within 7 to 8 minutes. Even I solved amalgamation question, that was very easy. Amalgamation question is actually it's similar to partnership question, dissolution of partnership. Then internal reconstruction and buyback problems were very easy. So to score more than 75 marks is very, I can say it's very simple. Those who solve this question minimum 3 to 4 times, those who use my technique. So paper was, according to me, is very simple. I will show you the cash flow statement question also. You will find cash flow statement is also very simple. Every adjustment is given in the question. Operating activity and financing activities ask for 7 marks. Nothing difficult in that. So friends, only the problem is that syllabus is too vast and we cannot expect what will come. And paper, accounting standard based paper was not there. The paper was fully practical questions and your last chapters are asked by the ICAI. How many of you have done the analysis of question? Question paper, yes. Niruji, Rashmiji. Okay. Other students? No? हार्दिक, आपने नहीं देखा बेटा क्वेश्चन पेपर 2 दिन में?
गुड मॉर्निंग सर। सर मुझे मिला नहीं पेपर।
पेपर ही नहीं मिला आपको? ठीक है बेटा, बहुत से ये होते हैं, एक बार देख लीजिए.
यस सर।
कंसोलिडेशन का क्वेश्चन यदि आप लोग बोलोगे तो आई विल टेक इट, आई विल शो यू कैसे सॉल्व किया जाता है. सो विल सी one question of consolidation also. Tomorrow schedule wise कौन सा पेपर है बेटा?
सर बाय बाय है शायद।
गुड
एक बार
मॉर्निंग
चेक कीजिए. यस, गुड मॉर्निंग रश्मि जी, बोलिए.
सर। लोग आए।
नहीं नहीं, स्केड्यूल स्केड्यूल पूछ रहा हूँ मैं.
यस सर, लॉ का ही तो है।
कल मेरा सेशन नहीं है. मैं पेपर नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, स्केड्यूल वाइज पूछ रहा हूँ.
ओके सर।
चेक कीजिए. हार्दिक, मेरा सेशन है कल या कोई अलग सेशन है?
सर वही चेक कर रहा हूँ सर, लॉग इन कर रहा हूँ सर एक क्लास।
यस सर, है आपका सेशन।
हाँ, वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ, कल तो दिख रहा था. लॉ खत्म हो गया ना आपका?
नहीं सर, चल रहा
नहीं,
फिर सुबह का कौन सा सेशन खत्म हो गया?
एलएलपी चल रहा है
है।
अभी।
कॉस्टिंग सर।
अच्छा, कॉस्टिंग फुल्ली कंप्लीटेड. अरे वाह, बेस्ट. चलो ठीक है.
सर 14 और सर 16 को दोनों कोई फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स ही।
3 सेशन है अभी भी?
हाँ जी सर।
अरे वाह, बहुत टाइम दे दिया इंस्टीट्यूट ने इस बार. ठीक है, चलिए, सो लेट स्टार्ट. कल मुझे रिवाइज शेड्यूल आया था एक्चुअली. ठीक है, देखो, फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स के आज कुछ क्वेश्चंस कर लेते हैं, because we left with financial statement and tomorrow I will tell you logic of that. Yes, new students who want to answer today, journal entries, please beta speak in the class. This will definitely help you out. New students hand raise कीजिए. New student means those who never answered. Ajay Surya, yes, he challenged me last session में कि sir, yes, I will take it as a challenge. Very good. सार्थक, ठीक है. रचना, आपको तो आता ही है, ठीक है. चलो, और कोई अदर स्टूडेंट्स? नैन्सी, वेरी गुड बेटा. आदिश्री, नो, आपको आता ही है. सो आई डोंट वांट रिपीटेटिव हैंड्स. कावेरी, ओके, ठीक है. चलो ठीक है. पूजा श्री, हाँ पूजा, ठीक है. चलिए, वेरी गुड बेटा पूजा. चलो, अजय सूर्या, फटाफट बोलने का. रियल अकाउंट.
Real account, what comes debit, what comes in, credit was what goes out.
नॉमिनल अकाउंट.
Nominal account, credit, debit all the expenses and losses, credit all the income, gain and income.
एसेट का बैलेंस.
Asset, debit balance,
लाइबिलिटी.
credit balance,
एक्सपेंसेस.
debit balance,
इनकम.
credit balance,
कैपिटल.
credit balance.
वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट, एक्सपेंसेस पेबल एंट्री.
Expenses account debtor to expenses payable account.
क्या आता है फर्स्ट टाइम? व्हाट यू थिंक?
Uh, I think I may make mistakes, but now
एक्सपेंस पेबल इज अवर.
liability.
हाँ, वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट, प्रीपेड एक्सपेंस.
Prepaid expenses our asset. So prepaid expense account data to expense account.
बैड डेट्स.
bad debts is our loss. So bad debt account debtor to debitor, debitor account.
Bad debts to
Debitor account.
debtors.
Debtors.
Bad debts to debtors. Discount received.
Discount received is our gain. So creditor account debtor to discount received.
Depreciation.
And depreciation is our loss. So depreciation account debtor to asset account.
Or
Asset means plant, machinery,
or
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 accumulated
depreciation to if asset wants to show at cost.
So we transfer to accumulated depreciation account.
Very good,
Depreciation
my dear.
account.
Next. Then you have entry for accumulated depreciation cancelled.
First, accumulated depreciation account debtor to plant account.
Very good. Very good. Investment of 1 lakh sold for 80,000.
Sold for 80,000. Investment. Investment. Sold. Okay. Investment account. Sorry, cash account debtor to investment account. Uh, Balance loss is our debit.
So cash account debit 80,000, loss account debit 20,000 to investment account 1 lakh. Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
Bank account, loss account to investment account.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You issued share capital. Issued some shares.
Shares bank account debtor to share capital account.
And you cancel that share.
Share capital account debtor to bank account.
No. Share capital account debit to shares forfeited account.
Oh, okay, sir.
Got the concept? See, if your basics are strong, no, Ajay, you can now think what is debited and what is credited. And see, this is a chartered accountant's thinking.
Okay.
Normally, previously when you studied, you never applied logic of debit and credit. You directly answered it. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, see in your every entry, first you ask to yourself, this is asset, whether this is liability, whether this is loss, whether this is gain, and then you answer it. And that's why you are getting the correct answer. See your today's performance and your previous performance.
Yes, sir. I see difference, sir.
And this is what we are expecting from you. Now, yesterday, what happened? One of my student, he knows it that question one is mandatory, and that was very simple. But due to pressure, he didn't attempt that. Now, solving 10 marks question, and instead of that solving 5 marks 3 question, always prefer 5 marks question first.
Okay.
After 1.5 hours, you have to start with your question number one. Question number one was very easy. Bonus shares question was there. S20. No, that was tricky. S20 question was tricky. Then S15 also, S19 was there. And S15 was there. S15 again, it's a tricky question. New adjustment was there. But my suggestion is that after 1.5 hours, you must solve that question. MCQs are very simple this time. Amalgamation question was also very simple. Even internal reconstruction and branch, they were simple. Now it's my responsibility for next 1 month to clear your basics, and it's all of your responsibility in next session. Those students who are not answering, Arshdeep, Balesh, भूमिका, बेटा नेक्स्ट सेशन में हैंड रेस करना है. ओके. अजय सूर्या, वेरी गुड परफॉर्मेंस बेटा, कीप इट अप. एंड सिमिलर session we are going to take for amalgamation, even for if I get time we will see consolidation questions also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है, very good. Nancy.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning Nancy. Now tell me beta, first time, yes I'm asking you very simple question because you are facing me for the first time. Liability को कौन सा बैलेंस होता है?
Credit balance,
Asset,
debit balance,
expense,
debit balance,
expense payable,
credit balance,
prepaid expense,
debit balance,
bad debts,
debit balance,
discount received,
credit balance,
accumulated depreciation,
credit balance,
purchases.
debit balance.
Why?
Purchase is our expense,
Very good. Sales,
sales our income, so credit balance.
depreciation,
Loss, so debit balance,
accumulated depreciation.
credit balance.
Why accumulated depreciation account is open?
Uh,
To show the asset at original cost.
okay.
To show the asset at,
So the asset at original cost.
therefore we are not crediting asset, no depreciation to asset. We are crediting depreciation to accumulated depreciation.
Yes.
ये लॉजिक बताया था मैंने, भूल गए क्या आप?
वो फर्स्ट टाइम है ना इसलिए.
कहाँ से हो आप?
गुजरात, महसाणा.
महसाना से हो? अरे वाह,
यस.
ठीक है, गुड. पहली बार ही आए आप सेशन में?
नो सर, मैं बॉस ऐप से देखती हुई है.
लाइव नहीं आते हो आप?
नेटवर्क इशू की वजह से लाइव कभी कभी आ पाती हूँ, आज आ पाई.
अभी नेक्स्ट 1 महीना रोज आइए.
ओके सर, आई ट्राई.
ट्राई मत कीजिए, वाईफाई बिठा लीजिए.
ओके सर.
हाँ, ठीक है, चलेगा.
थैंक यू सर, सॉरी.
नो प्रॉब्लम. सॉरी क्यों? बहुत अच्छा बताया, सॉरी क्यों बोल रहे हो आप?
वो अक्यूमुलेटेड डेप्रिसिएशन का भूल गई थी ना, इसलिए.
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, इसीलिए तो आपने फेस करना चाहिए ना रोज.
ओके सर.
यस. पूजा. यस पूजा श्री, यू आर फ्रॉम? पूजा श्री, आई कांट हियर यू.
हेलो.
यस,
गुड
यू आर फ्रॉम?
मॉर्निंग सर. बिहार.
बिहार से हो? चलिए,
हम्म,
बहुत बढ़िया. तो पूजा, हिंदी में बोलना प्रेफर करोगे इंग्लिश में?
सर मिक्स चलेगा.
मिक्स चलेगा, कोई बात नहीं. चलिए बोलिए, फटाफट एंट्रीज बोलिए. एक्सपेंस पेएबल.
एक्सपेंस पेबल. सर लाइबिलिटी है तो ये क्रेडिट बैलेंस होगा. एक्सपेंस टू एक्सपेंस पेबल.
ओके. नेक्स्ट एंट्री आपके लिए, देखो आप इनडायरेक्ट मेथड से जाना चाहते हो तो इनडायरेक्ट मेथड में हम लोग सेल्स और परचेस को कंसिडर करते हैं क्या?
इनडायरेक्ट मेथड में नो सर.
नो. क्यों नहीं करते? वी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम
नेट प्रॉफिट या फिर रिटेन अर्निंग बोल सकते हैं.
वेरी गुड. नेट प्रॉफिट और रिटेन अर्निंग से पहले फर्स्ट राउंड क्या होता है?
प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स.
नहीं नहीं, उसके बाद हम लोग क्या करते हैं सबसे पहले?
अच्छा,
स्टेप 1,
उसके बाद एलिमिनेशन राउंड सर आता है.
एलिमिनेशन राउंड. एलिमिनेशन राउंड में क्या होता है?
उसमें जो भी नॉन कैश ट्रांजैक्शन या फिर जो.
नॉन ऑपरेटिंग ट्रांजैक्शन. यस, करते
यस.
हैं, करते हैं ना.
यस सर.
हाँ, ऐड करते क्या लेस करते? लॉस ऑन सेल ऑफ एसेट।
ऐड करेंगे।
वेरी गुड। सेकंड राउंड क्या होता है?
सेकेंड राउंड में फिर वर्किंग कैपिटल बिफोर, सॉरी सॉरी,
चेंजेस, वर्किंग कैपिटल चेंजेस।
यस सर।
बराबर। करंट एसेट बढ़ गए तो आउटफ्लो है क्या इनफ्लो है?
आउटफ्लो है सर।
करंट लाइबिलिटीज डिक्रीज हुए तो?
ये भी आउटफ्लो है।
कहाँ थे आप इतने दिन?
सर हम रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर देखते थे।
फाउंडेशन स्टूडेंट या डायरेक्ट एंट्री?
फाउंडेशन।
मेरे से ही किया है फाउंडेशन।
यस सर।
क्या मस्त बताया बेटा आपने, एकदम फर्स्ट टाइम यू अटेंडेड। आप कभी आए नहीं आज तक?
सर उठ नहीं पाते थे सवेरे, और फिर बाहर भी थे तो फिर नहीं हो पाता था।
ओके, कोई बात नहीं। बहुत
यस।
बढ़िया कॉन्फिडेंस है आपका, ऐसे ही कंटिन्यूएशन में रखो। आओ थोड़ा रेगुलरली। हम्म।
यस सर।
उठ नहीं पाते, ये रीजन क्या है? ये मुझे बराबर नहीं लगा। 7 बजे कैसे कोई नहीं उठ सकता है?
नहीं, रात में लेट हो जाता था सोने में
नहीं ना,
इसलिए।
अपन जो सर्कल है उसको क्यों तोड़ते हैं? आपका कोई बिजनेस है क्या ऐसा कुछ कि भाई हम लोग रात को 12-1 बजे फ्री होते हैं? यू आर इन स्टूडेंट लाइफ में हो ना, तो मत कीजिए ब्रेक ये सर्कल को। 10:30 बजे सो जाइए। डिसिप्लिन आपको सुबह 7 बजे उठना है, 6 बजे उठ के 1 घंटा अपने खुद के लिए देना चाहिए। फ्रेश हो जाइए, थोड़ा घूम के आइए 20-1 मिनट, और फिर दिन भर फ्रेश लगेगा आपको।
यस सर, अब से करेंगे।
दोपहर को एक दिन सोना ही मत। और सपोज रात को नींद भी नहीं आएगी तो भी सोना मत दूसरे दिन। 10 बजे अपने आप नींद आ जाएगी। और सर्कल को कंटिन्यूएशन में रखो, 10:30 बजे सो जाओ। और मोबाइल साइड में रखो, और सबसे बढ़िया पार्ट बोलो कैसे नींद लगेगी।
यस सर।
हाथ में लॉ का बुक लेके बैठो, और सोते मस्त नींद लग जाएगी 1 घंटे में, आधे घंटे में।
ठीक है
ठीक
सर।
है, सोते सोते पढ़ लो थोड़ा सा, और अपने आप नींद आ जाएगी लॉ के बुक में। ओके।
यस सर।
बाकी सब कुछ रील्स मत देखो।
सर नहीं देखते।
चलो, अच्छी बात है, बहुत बढ़िया परफॉर्मेंस था। 3 महीने बचे हैं, इसी तरीके से कंटिन्यूएशन में करना।
यस सर।
ओके। यस। नेक्स्ट रानी कुमारी, लास्ट हाँ आज के। चलो रानी जी, फटाफट।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
गुड मॉर्निंग, कहाँ से हो?
सर बिहार।
अच्छा, बिहार सब आए हैं, इकट्ठा हो गए लगता है।
हाँ जी
चलिए।
सर।
यस। फाउंडेशन डायरेक्ट एंट्री।
सर डायरेक्ट एंट्री।
ओके, वेरी गुड। चलो एसेट, एसेट का बैलेंस बताइए।
सर डेबिट बैलेंस।
लाइबिलिटी।
क्रेडिट बैलेंस।
अच्छा, मैंने इनको जितने क्वेश्चन पूछे आपको सब आंसर्स आ रहे थे?
हाँ सर, अप्रॉक्स।
ओके, वेरी गुड। एंट्री फॉर क्रेडिट सेल्स।
एंट्री फॉर क्रेडिट सेल्स। सर डेटर्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू सेल्स अकाउंट।
कैश कलेक्टेड।
कैश कलेक्टेड। कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू डेटर्स अकाउंट।
वेरी गुड। पेमेंट टू क्रेडिटर्स।
पेमेंट टू क्रेडिटर्स। क्रेडिटर अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश अकाउंट।
सैलरी एक्रूड।
सैलरी accrued। सैलरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू
करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट, टू सैलरी
सैलरी।
पेएबल। एक्रूड मीन्स पेएबल.
Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Now accrued can be receivable, can be payable. Now salary we have to pay. Interest we
ठीक
have
है।
to receive. So interest may be payable. So it not like कि interest is always receivable. बहुत
ओके
बढ़िया
सर।
रानी जी, आपने लॉजिक बहुत अच्छे बताए। ठीक है।
थैंक यू सर।
चलो,
सर
अच्छी बात
मैं
है।
सितंबर 25 के लिए प्रिपरेशन कर रही हूँ।
May 25 ना?
नहीं, नो सर, सितंबर 25।
कोई बात नहीं, बहुत अब बढ़िया। फिर सितंबर के लिए तो बहुत टाइम है आपके पास।
यस
ठीक
सर।
है। और अच्छे से करो, आ रहा है आपको। इसी को
यस।
स्पीड कंटिन्यूएशन में रखो। आपकी नोटबुक कंप्लीट है पूरा?
यस सर।
आप सभी, मैंने जो गाइडेंस दिया है, कॉन्सेप्ट बुक,
यस सर,
इलस्ट्रेशन बुक,
फोर
सब?
हंड्रेड बुक, 400 बुक और 100 बुक।
ओके, वेरी गुड। वेरी
यस।
मेंटेन कीजिए, ठीक है।
यस सर, आई हैव अ वन डाउट।
हाँ बोलिए।
सर वो कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट में जो इनडायरेक्ट मेथड वाले क्वेश्चन हम सॉल्व करते हैं, पीबीटी और पीएटी थ्रू और एक रिटेन अर्निंग थ्रू, तो सर ये पीबीटी और पीएटी का तो मेरा क्लियर है, लेकिन सर ये रिटेन अर्निंग वाला में थोड़ा बहुत मुझे मतलब डाउट होता रहता है सर, नहीं बन पाता है। तो वो कॉन्सेप्ट एक बार सर और
सेम
एक्सप्लेन कर
रिटेन
दीजिएगा।
अर्निंग क्या होगा, देखो सिंपल है। पीबीटी एज्यूम करो 100 रुपया है,
हाँ जी।
टैक्स आपका एज्यूम करो 30 रुपीज गया, तो पैट कितना बचा?
70 रुपीज।
अभी पैट में से क्या होता है, अप्रोप्रिएशन होता है। नॉर्मली
ओके।
डिविडेंड पे कर देते हो,
हाँ
20 रुपए
जी।
का डिविडेंड पे किया तो रिटेन अर्निंग कितना जाएगा?
और सर 50।
अभी ये पी एंड एल जब आप बैलेंस शीट में देखते हो, पी एंड एल बैलेंस
हाँ
लास्ट
जी।
ईयर एज्यूम करो 200 रुपया था,
यस
तो
सर।
200 में ना 100 ऐड होगा ना 70 ऐड होगा, 200 में कौन ऐड होगा? रिटेन अर्निंग्स 250, ये करंट ईयर में दिखेगा।
ओके सर।
समझा? अभी आप 50
हाँ।
से स्टार्ट करते हो तो
हाँ
आपने
जी।
डिविडेंड माइनस कर दिया है ना ऑलरेडी,
यस सर।
तो डिविडेंड को ऐड बैक करोगे बिकॉज दिस इज फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी, एंड
यस
टैक्स
सर।
का सेपरेट हेड होने की वजह से वो भी ऐड बैक करोगे।
यस सर।
इफ यू स्टार्ट विथ 70 तो 20 तो है ही नहीं ना,
नहीं सर।
तो यू विल ऐड बैक ओनली टैक्स, एंड इफ यू स्टार्ट विथ 100 तो यू वोंट डू एनीथिंग।
ओके सर, नाउ क्लियर।
वेरी इजी कॉन्सेप्ट, ठीक है?
यस सर।
और कुछ डाउट्स?
नो सर।
Yes, it's very simple concept. You can start with PBT, you can start with PAT, you can start with return earnings.
ओके सर। सर एक्चुअली मैं लाइव क्लासेस में आती थी जूम पे, लेकिन सर मतलब वो हेजिटेशन की वजह से मैं कभी हैंड राइज नहीं कर पाई
अभी
हूँ।
नहीं होगा, आप एक ही बार आते हो और आपने आंसर दिया ना, अपने आप
यस सर।
कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ जाता है। नेक्स्ट टाइम
यस
नाउ,
सर।
अभी 20 दिन आप जो भी मेरे साथ रहोगे ना, आप एक भी लेक्चर मिस भी नहीं करोगे। आज
हाँ
आपका
जी।
कॉन्फिडेंस बहुत अच्छा बढ़ गया कि एटलीस्ट नाउ यू अंडरस्टूड कि मुझे आ रहा है करके, ये बहुत
यस सर।
इंपॉर्टेंट है।
यस सर,
ठीक
और
है?
वो इंटरेक्शन भी हो गया तो लगता है हाँ मतलब अब ठीक है, मैं कर सकती हूँ।
यस, अभी डर भी नहीं लगेगा आपको।
यस सर।
यस, रचना जी बोलिए।
सर कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट में इलस्ट्रेशन 12 में एक आइटम है जेंस कैपिटल अकाउंट करके, उसका
हम्म
कैसे ट्रीटमेंट करेंगे सर? आई थॉट वो कैपिटल मतलब फाइनेंस एक्टिविटी में आएगा, क्योंकि कैपिटल इंट्रोड्यूस्ड फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी है कंपनी के लिए।
नहीं, फिर वो जो है वो इंक्लूडिंग प्रॉफिट भी है, कंपनी नहीं है वो, दैट ही इज अ सोल प्रोपराइटर आई थिंक। ठीक है,
ओके सर।
मैं बताता हूँ, डोंट वरी। फर्स्ट आई विल क्लियर योर कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ शेयर्स टुडे। यस, अंकित मिश्रा जी रेज योर हैंड। यस, हाँ जी
गुड
अंकित,
मॉर्निंग। गुड
बोलिए।
मॉर्निंग सर।
बोले ना अंकित जी, गुड
गुड
मॉर्निंग
मॉर्निंग
अंकित
सर।
जी। यस गुड मॉर्निंग, आ रहा है, आवाज आ रहा है आपका।
नहीं सर, एंट्री सर सुनानी है सर।
यू हैव क्वेश्चन इन, प्लीज कैन यू रिमूव योर हेडफोन्स?
यस सर, इसमें
यस,
Sir, I want to answer, sir, and entries.
you want to try?
Yes, sir.
I will ask you only 5 entries now because it's already 7:30 now. Bad debts,
Okay. Sir, bad debt our loss, so bad debt account debit to debtors.
discount received.
Sir, credit, discount received is our income, so creditors account debit to discount received.
Very good. Then cash collected from debtors.
So, sir, cash collected our debtors, so it's our income, sir. So cash account debit, so debtors account.
It's not income, it cash comes in.
Oh,
Okay?
sorry, sir.
No, it's not income.
Sorry,
It's
sir.
okay. Then income receivable.
So income account debit to income receivable account.
No, now you have not thought it properly. Income receivable is our asset or liability?
Let me see. So our asset, sir.
So asset shows which balance?
Debit balance, sir.
And you have credited it. Correct?
Oh, sorry, sir. Yes, sir.
Income
Sorry.
receivable to income. So always ask to yourself, it's an asset or liability. Okay, now you can see other students' performance. They are first asking to themselves whether this is asset, whether this is liability, and then they pass entry. You are also getting, for first three entries, you passed it correctly. For fourth entry, I don't know what happened.
Sorry, sir. This is my first time. That's why
No
I
problem. No
feel
problem.
agitated.
It's okay. Income received in advance.
Sir, income received is our liability. So income account, income account have to income received in advance.
Yes, you're correct. All entries, only fourth entry was wrong. Otherwise, all entries are correct. And
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay, Ankit ji. You came for the first time. You should always try to answer it in the class. Okay. Yes, at least I can
Okay.
see now many students are answering, and now I can see changes. Basic entries, you can pass it very easily now. You can
Yes.
see this change in yourself.
Yes.
आपको भी लगता रहेगा ना, पहले से तो मैं बहुत बेहतर अभी एंट्रीज को पास कर सकता हूँ. ओके,
Yes.
बहुत
Yes, sir.
बढ़िया. यस, वेरी गुड. कीप इट अप. After a long time, now I can say कि my students are now, they are answering it in very easy way. और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. आई एम फाइंडिंग इट्स वेरी एनर्जेटिक. मुझे सुबह फ्रेश लगता है इफ आई आस्क यू एंट्रीज एंड यू आर आंसरिंग इट इन द क्लास. ऐसा ही कंटिन्यूएशन में रखो. यस दिनेश कुमार जी, नाउ इट्स 7:30. आस्क योर क्वेश्चन आफ्टर ब्रेक.
Sir, I have a question in cash flow
In
statement in indirect method.
in indirect
Indirect
method.
method, sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ.
Sir, the
Yes.
question is how we can find the retained earnings if we have profit and loss account and general reserves, sir.
See, now profit and loss account is given and general
Yes,
reserve
sir.
is given. Then you have to find out retained earnings.
Yes, sir.
Now, difference between general reserve and P&L will be retained earnings. You already studied this in consolidated financial statement, no?
Yes, sir. It's because when I try sums, I got some confusion in this thing. That's
See,
why.
in consolidation also we have this accounting,
Yes, sir.
P&L and general reserve. What is the pro forma of P&L and general reserve? P&L by balance brought down last year.
Yes, sir. Two balance carried down.
Two
Yes,
balance
sir.
carried down.
Yes, sir.
By balance brought down.
Two balance carried down.
See, now you earned some profit during the year.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
After earning profit, you transferred some balance to general reserve.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and this general reserve balance is increased due to
Will
P&L
show.
to general
Yes, sir.
reserve. Here it is by P&L.
Yes, sir.
So ultimately, both of these will be retained earning. And difference between these two is also retained earning. See, 100 rupees is the last year balance. I earned during the year 70 rupees. I transferred
Yes, sir.
20 rupees, so I left with
Yes,
150.
sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, suppose here it is balance 50, 20, so it will be 70.
Will yes, sir.
So 100 and 150. What is the difference?
50.
50. And 50, 70. What is the difference?
30.
20. And 20
Oh,
you
20. Yes,
earned
sir.
it, no?
Yes, sir.
So that is your return earning. Okay. And this is,
Okay, sir.
we call it as appropriation. When you transfer it to general reserve from P&L, it is called as appropriation.
Appropriation. Yes, sir.
Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
नेहा जी अभी नहीं आएगा. I think that was a problem from Dinesh side. Okay. ठीक है, चलो. Now today I am going to teach you the concept of shares. Shares forfeiture. But before starting shares forfeiture, I have to explain you some concept of shares. Okay. Now, Hardik, who wants to answer? Any one of you want to interact? Raise your hand. Any other student? I am going to ask you some simple questions. चलो वैदही को पूछते हैं. Yes, वैदही, very good बेटा.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, वैदही. Good morning बेटा. Start. Vaidehi, can you tell me the balance of share capital?
Credit balance, sir.
Hmm?
Credit.
Credit balance. Credit plus debit minus. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is a pro forma of share capital. Everyone is agreed? Okay. Those students beta who are not getting any concept, you can ask me anytime after explanation. After explanation. Huh? Now listen it carefully. See, what is the share concept beta? You are taking money from the shareholder.
Yes,
Correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
Now we will not go in detail. Application, allotment, first call, second call. We will not go in detail. We are just understanding the concept of share, that bank account will be debited. Correct?
Yes, sir. To share capital.
And equity share capital will be credited.
Yes, sir.
Which account is credited? Not holder. Capital
Equity
will be
share
credited.
capital.
Only capital. So it's a very simple entry, bank to capital, but instead of capital, we call it as equity share capital. Because in company case, you are not having money from the sole proprietor or partner. So this we call it as equity share capital. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So ultimately, it's entry of bank account debit to capital. But we will call it as bank account debit to equity share capital.
Equity share capital.
Very simple.
Yes, sir.
Now your balance sheet will look like this. Suppose this is asset, this is liability. So on asset side, it will be bank account.
Liability side, equity share capital.
Very good. On the liability side, your equity share capital, and bank account, yes, your amount will get tally. But what happens, beta? In shares question, normally we ask, suppose for example, this is your share, okay, of rupees 10. Assume this is of rupees 10. Normally we collect money in installments. How we collect money?
Installments. Application,
Installments.
allotment.
Very good.
First call.
Application, allotment, first call, and second call. So we are collecting money like this 3, 2, 4, 1. That company will decide it. How to collect money, how many installments are there. It's a question of management. It's not a question of shareholder. They will think and they will collect this money. Getting this concept? Because
Yes, sir.
many of you are from direct entry. Whether you, I think you are foundation student, no?
No, sir. Direct entry.
Direct entry. Okay. So I am taking it in very detail pro forma, or I will tell you all entries in detail. See beta, Vaidai, you collected up to first call. You collected up to first call. And you ask for second call, but shareholder has not paid it. You're getting
Call
the concept?
scenarios. Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. So how much amount you collected?
9.
9. So we will call it as
Equity
amount
share capital.
received. Okay. So amount received, can I write bank account 9 rupees?
Yes, sir.
But what happened? You ask for 1 rupee, but he has not paid it. So your capital is already credited by 10 rupees beta. Correct? Vaidai?
No. But we credited
Capital is
after
10
the
rupees. Yes, credited. You ask for that amount, no?
Yes, sir.
You ask for that amount means 10 rupees is showing in the capital.
Yes, sir.
But you have not received
1 rupee.
1 rupee. And therefore your balance sheet tallies at 9. So that is called as call scenarios.
Arrears. Okay, sir.
What is called at?
Call scenarios.
Call scenarios. Capital has which balance?
Credit.
Credit. Bank has
Debit.
debit balance. And call scenarios also has debit balance, but it is not written on the asset side, but it is shown as a deduction from call scenarios as per company law.
Okay, sir.
Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
Now, beta, what happens? You ask for that 1 rupee, but shareholder has not paid it. Shareholder has
Not paid it.
not paid it. You have given him a warning. Shareholder, please pay my amount. If you don't pay me amount, I will cancel your shareholder name. I will cancel your share certificate. And this is called as forfeiture of share. What it's called as?
Share forfeiture.
Shares forfeiture. And rule is very simple. If he is not paying 1 rupee, but he already paid 9 rupees, you are not going to return it. Okay. So
Okay,
amount which we collected will be shown under the name called as share forfeiture. So what is share forfeiture account? It is nothing but it is amount which is you collected, which is not going to give you no refund. No refund.
Okay, sir.
So amount collected, but you are not going to give it refund, and you will cancel his name from the shareholder list. So if you cancel his name, whether there is any share capital will be shown?
No, sir. We should
No,
cancel
because he is not our liability now. He is no more shareholder.
Yes, sir.
If he is no more shareholder, are you going to call some money from him?
No, sir.
No. So call scenarios account will also get cancelled. And instead of that, which account will come into the picture?
Share forfeiture.
Very good, beta. So this is a concept of share forfeiture. So now what is my entry? I am going to cancel capital. How to cancel capital? By giving opposite effect. तो capital को कौन सा balance होता है?
Credit balance. So we should
So
debit
now
it.
give it debit. Very good. Equity share capital account debit. Do you want call scenarios?
Yes, we should cancel it.
No, we have to cancel it. We don't want call scenarios. So we have to cancel it. So how to cancel? By giving
credit.
Credit. So capital thus. Two call scenarios, how much? 1. And 2 shares forfeited.
9.
What is the collected amount? Is 9.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So now your balance sheet, whether bank is cancelled?
No, sir.
No. So bank will be shown as 9 rupees. And in shares forfeited, you have 9 rupees.
9 rupees. Okay, sir.
So this is the entry for share forfeiture. We are going to cancel capital. We are going to cancel call scenarios. And we are going to give credit to the shares forfeited.
Share forfeiture. Yes, sir.
So now there will be no more confusion, correct?
Yes, sir.
Very easy entry. Can you
Yes,
explain
sir.
it once? Okay. अर्शदीप बोले बेटा आ जाएगा
यस
हाँ आ जाएगा आई विल रेक्टिफाई यू जो भी समझा वो हिंदी में बता दीजिए
सर एक मिनट
समझ
में
में
रिकॉल करती हूँ
क्या क्या हाँ ठीक है
सर हम
रिकॉल कर
शेयर्स
दीजिए
यस सर हम शेयर्स रिसीव करते हैं जैसे एप्लीकेशन अलॉटमेंट फर्स्ट कॉल और सेकंड कॉल में हमने सर अमाउंट रिसीव कर ली है 9
कितना
9
रिसीव
तक
कर लिया 9 रुपया
9
मतलब
तक
कहाँ तक रिसीव किया आपने
फर्स्ट कॉल तक
वेरी गुड फर्स्ट कॉल तक रिसीव किया पर मांगा था कितना
सर सेकंड कॉल तक मांगा था जो एक था वो हमने वो नहीं मिला तो वो कॉल्स इन एरियर्स आ जाएगा
ओके, सो जितना मांगा है वो कैपिटल में दिखता है, जितना भी
यस
मांग
सर।
लिया वो
तो
कैपिटल में दिखता है, जो
सर
मिला
वो
वो
होता
बैंक में
डेबिट
दिखता
है,
है।
लेकिन उसको शो क्रेडिट साइड करेंगे माइनस
वेरी
करके
गुड।
इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल में से।
हाँ, कैपिटल में से माइनस किया जाता है, दो इट इज शोइंग डेबिट बैलेंस।
यस
हाँ
सर।
जी, वेरी गुड बेटा, आगे। इस बाद में भी आ सकता है ना, कोई बंदे को पता ही नहीं मेरा पैसा आने वाला है, पर हमने वार्निंग दे के भी उसने पैसा नहीं दिया, तो हम लोग उसका
यस।
शेयर जब्त कर लेंगे।
यस सर।
शेयर फोरफीचर को हिंदी में सिंपली क्या बोलते हैं, शेयर में जब्ती लाना। जब्त वर्ड पता है ना आपको?
यस सर।
हाँ, तो जब्ती कर देना, इसको बोलते हैं शेयर फोरफीचर। तो अभी क्या एंट्री होगी?
सर इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल डेबिट अकाउंट in areas 1 and 2 share forfeiture 9।
वेरी गुड बेटा, और शेयर फोरफीचर में जमा हुई अमाउंट दिखती है,
यस सर।
जब्त की हुई अमाउंट 9 रुपया, बराबर। तो
यस
शेयर
सर।
फोरफिटेड को हमेशा कौन सा बैलेंस होता है?
डेबिट।
नहीं ना, अभी तो आपने क्रेडिट किया ना।
यस सर, शेयर फॉरफीचर क्रेडिट में आएगा।
क्रेडिट में आएगा, हाँ, क्रेडिट लाइबिलिटी
9।
साइड पे बताते हैं, शेयर कैपिटल अंडर ही बताते हैं, जहां पे शेयर कैपिटल दिखता है ना, उसी में लास्ट लाइन पे शेयर्स फोरफिटेड भी दिखता है।
यस सर, शेयर फॉरफीचर क्रेडिट साइड 9 आएगा और
हाँ,
डेबिट साइड बैंक का आएगा 9।
बैंक अकाउंट में एसेट में 9 रुपीज आएगा, वेरी गुड।
यस।
आपको कंफ्यूज इसलिए हुए क्योंकि वो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे दिख रहा है, तो लेफ्ट हैंड
यस
साइड
सर।
होने के बावजूद उसको, वो बैलेंस शीट है, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड को क्रेडिट ही बैलेंस होता है बैलेंस शीट में। ओके, अर्शदीप बहुत बढ़िया बेटा, बहुत अच्छे से बताया आपने।
थैंक यू सर।
यस, सो एवरीवन इज क्लियर? एनी डाउट यू कैन आस्क मी, रेज योर हैंड इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट रिलेटेड टू शेयर्स फॉरफीचर। हर यस, हार्दिक ने लास्ट टाइम मुझे पूछा था। यस हार्दिक, आपको डाउट था पिछली बार, शेयर्स फॉरफीचर समझा दो ऐसा कुछ तो बोला था आपने।
यस सर। सर अब क्लियर हो गया सर।
पूरा क्लियर हो गया, अरे वाह।
सर अगर हम इसको एक और बार अगर रीइशू करेंगे तो फिर शेयर फॉर।
रुको ना बेटा, ए रुको ना, रुको रुको, इतनी क्यों जल्दी है?
ओके सर।
हाँ, शेयर्स फॉरफीचर इज नॉट दी प्रॉफिट बेटा। Abhishek, now we are going to see next concept of shares forfeiture. Have you written this entry on the rough pages, every one of you?
यस सर।
Yes. You can write these entries. Chalo, fatafat, fatafat. Every one of you on the rough pages. You can check this. मोर्याचं नाही आणला ना, मोर्याचं नाही आणला, नाही आवडत मला, माहिती आहे तुला तर तिथनं, मला आवडतच नाही मोर्या सोडून. एकच पितो मी सकाळी चहा, तेवढं. ठीक आहे, ब्रेक मध्ये आण. चलो, ओवर. हार्दिक ओवर बेटा. यस.
ओवर सर।
ओके, सो शेयर्स forfeiture 5 times बोले, शेयर्स forfeiture entry. Share capital we are going to cancel, so share capital debit. Call scenarios we are going to cancel, so call scenarios credit. Two shares forfeiture, any entry you revise for 5 times अपने आप दिमाग में बैठ जाएगा. Share capital debit, two call scenarios, two shares forfeited. Share capital debit, two call scenarios, two shares forfeited. Share capital account debit, two call scenarios, two shares forfeited. Share capital account debit, two call scenarios, two shares forfeited. Very simple. Now what we are going to do with this shares forfeited balance? So shares forfeited means you already have collected that amount and you cancel that shareholder's name. So it has a credit balance. Now what we'll do? Now we have first option. Option 1, we will give that share to someone. Okay, we will give that share to someone, which is called as reissue. If we are in need of money, we will reissue it. And if we are not in need of money, so we will cancel that shares forfeited. It's one type of your profit. It's one type of your profit. There is, in bank you have 9 rupees, and opposite side there is no liability, so it's your profit. Vaidehi, please raise your hand. So Vaidehi ji, what is the first option that you have?
Reissue, sir.
Reissue. And what is the second option that you have?
Canceling the forfeiture account.
Yes, we are going to cancel it. So tell me, what is the balance of shares forfeited?
Credit.
Credit. So for cancelling it, you will give?
Yeah. Debit effect.
Debit. It's your profit. So where you will transfer this profit? Normally we transfer
Profit
the
and
profit
loss.
to profit and loss account. But beta, this is not your ordinary profit. It's not your day-to-day profit. And it is not covered under Accounting Standard 5 exceptional item or extraordinary item. It is not covered under
AS5.
AS5 exceptional or extraordinary.
Extraordinary item.
This is not ordinary activity, no. Are you going
Yes,
to
sir.
cancel every day ordinary your shares forfeiture?
No, sir. No.
No. If anyone has not paid, then only you are going to forfeit it. So it is not my business profit. And therefore, where we transfer it, beta?
Capital reserve.
Yes. So what is the logic of transferring to capital reserve? Because it is not my day-to-day profit.
Okay.
Otherwise, what will happen? If I route it through P&L, my earning per share of that year will get increased. Earning per share, when we
Yes,
are
sir.
showing under Accounting Standard 20,
Yes,
and we
sir.
are showing our shareholders, which is not our day-to-day profit.
Yes, sir.
And therefore, we are directly transferring to our reserves. We are not showing it to that year profit. You are getting this concept now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And therefore, we transfer it to capital reserve directly, not to the P&L.
Yes, sir.
Logic has to be clear, beta. Logic has to be clear. Why we are not showing in the profit and loss account? Because it is not our regular income. It is not allowed as per AS5 also. It is not given as exceptional or extraordinary item. And we cannot tell to our shareholder that your earnings of that year is increased due to shares forfeiture. So we cannot show it in the P&L account. This is one of the logic. And therefore, we want to show this as a profit. So we will directly take it in the reserves and surplus, under which head we will consider it in the capital reserve head.
Capital reserve.
Now, how much amount is that? 9 rupees. So 9 rupees we directly, where we
Transfer
transfer it?
to capital reserve.
So bank account debit 9, and instead of share forfeiture, capital reserve will be under resource and surplus 9 rupees. Your balance sheet is going to tally. Say yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now second option that you have,
Reissue.
reissue. Reissue to some person means he will give you some money.
Yes, sir.
Assume he has given you 5 rupees. How much amount he has given you?
5 rupees.
5 rupees. And what was the call scenarios?
1.
1. So how much amount he has paid you extra?
4 rupees.
4 rupees. We want only 4 rupees. We want only 1 rupee. But we reissue at 5 rupees. If someone is ready to take at 5 rupees, he doesn't know that you already collected 9 rupees. Whether he is aware about that? No.
No, sir.
He thought that 10 rupees ka share 5 rupees mein mil raha hai. I'm getting 10 rupees share at 5 rupees. So why he won't take it?
Yes.
He will take it at 5 rupees. But what is the balance in shares forfeited already? 9 rupees. So you are
9
going to
rupees.
give debit, no? Shares forfeited?
Yes, sir.
Yes. We want to cancel that. We already collected 9 rupees. And now what is my equity share capital? It is always shown at
10
face value.
face value.
10 rupees. So how much amount you collected extra?
14,
4,
14
14
rupees,
means
4
14
rupees.
rupees, but you should collect 10 rupees.
4,
So you
yes, sir.
have collected 4 rupees extra. And whether this is your, we will show it under P&L or capital reserve.
Capital reserve.
Why capital reserve?
Because it is not a regular income. So you
Income.
have to show
So
it in
now your
capital.
bank account balance will be 9 plus 5, 14.
14.
Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Equity share capital will be
10.
10. Shares forfeited
Cap
account is getting 0.
cancelled.
And capital reserve 4. Your balance sheet tallies at 14
Yes,
rupees.
sir. Yes, sir.
So what is the entry? 5 times. Reissue. Bank account debit.
Bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to equity share capital to capital reserve.
One more time.
Bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to equity share capital to capital reserve.
One
Bank
more
account
time.
debit, bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to equity share capital account to capital reserve. Bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to equity share capital to capital reserve account.
Last time.
Bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to equity share capital to capital reserve.
Yes. Any doubt in shares forfeiture?
No, sir.
Have you done it in 11-12 standard?
Yes, sir.
Or in BCom?
11th and 12th.
So you remember why it is, what is the new concept for you?
The reissue, sir. Reissue, I have not gone into that much.
Okay. So now you are clear.
Yes, sir.
Do you know the logic of capital reserve?
Slightly, I know, sir. It is not an regular income for that, so you have to transfer in that liability account.
But now you can connect it with accounting standard of 5.
Yes, sir.
And second one is that
820.
if we show it in P&L, my EPS of that year will get increase.
Yes, sir.
And which is not correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes. हार्दिक भाई समझ में आ भी गई? पूरा क्लियर हो गया? कोई हिंदी में बताना चाहेगा पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट रीइश्यू? हार्दिक एक बार हिंदी में बता दो. यस, एक्सप्लेन बेटा फटाफट रीइश्यू का.
सर शेयर फॉरफीचर का हमारा क्रेडिट बैलेंस होता है तो हमारे पास दो ऑप्शंस है, ईदर टू कैंसिल और टू रीइशू इट. सर ऑप्शन 1 जो हमारा रीइशू है, इसमें है कि जैसे हम रीइशू करेंगे हमको जितना अमाउंट चाहिए हमको उससे ज्यादा मिल रहा है, लेकिन हमारी कैपिटल की जो फेस वैल्यू है वो इंटैक्ट ही रहेगी. तो सर जो रिमेनिंग अमाउंट है वो सारा कैपिटल रिजर्व में ट्रांसफर हो जाएगा और जितना भी अमाउंट हमको डेबिट करना है वो शेयर फॉर फीचर का हम उतना डेबिट कर, मतलब उसका क्रेडिट था तो अब उसको हम डेबिट करके कैंसिल आउट कर देंगे. और सर दूसरा है सर कैंसिल करना. कैंसिल में तो सर सिंपली सिर्फ हमको जो क्रेडिट बैलेंस था शेयर फॉर फीचर का उसको डेबिट देके कैंसिल करना है और कैपिटल रिजर्व को क्रेडिट करना है, क्योंकि हम पीएनएल में नहीं शो कर सकते क्योंकि वो एक AS5 का आइटम नहीं है और साथ में अगर हमने दिखाया तो उससे हमारा ईपीएस बढ़ जाए.
क्या बात है भाई, बहुत बढ़िया. ठीक है, पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर. आपको कुछ तो इसमें डिफिकल्टी था, अभी हो गया क्या पूरा क्लियर?
यस सर, क्लियर है सर.
यस, ठीक है. विल टेक दैट क्वेश्चन नाउ ऑफ आई थिंक. कौन सा क्वेश्चन था बेटा?
सर इलू 4.
शेयर्स फॉर फीचर का
सर इलू 4.
ओके, चलो. Illustration 4 and you are studying at page number?
Sir 11.35.
11.35. Yes.
Sir पढ़ो.
हाँ जी.
Hello 4. You are required to prepare the statement of P&L and balance sheets from the following trial balance extracted from the books of the International Hotels Limited on 31st March 2022. Sir, trial balance given है. Authorized capital है. Shares.
Authorized capital, yes. Where to show it?
Sir, notes to account.
Notes to account only for
Presentation.
write down. Only for presentation. Only for presentation.
Sir, subscribed capital है. Equity and preferential दोनों ही given है.
Share
Subscribed.
capital, both
Yes, sir.
under note 1, correct?
Yes, sir. Note 1.
Then
sir, purchases है. P&L item है. जिसमें sir wine, cigarettes and cigars है and food stuffs है.
See, now wine, cigarettes and cigars are finished goods, beta. You are getting this concept?
Yes, sir.
And food stuff, you are going to consume it. So it is raw material. So this is a new concept. ध्यान में आया था क्या आपको?
Yes, sir.
So this is raw material.
Yes, sir. Sir, wages and salary हमारा employee benefit expense है.
Very good. Employee benefit expense.
Sir, rent, rate and taxes, other expenses.
Other expense, very good.
Sir, laundry भी
Very,
other
wait. Other students are writing it. Everyone is writing. Laundry,
other expense.
other expense.
Sir, sales, revenue from operation.
Revenue from operation.
Food का भी है sir.
Food का?
Food का भी है sir, RFO.
Raw material consume में जाएगा बेटा ये.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sir,
No. Sorry. Consume में purchases जाएगा. Sorry, it's my mistake.
Sir, क्योंकि credit balance था ना इसलिए मैंने बोला.
Revenue from operation में जाएगा. Yes. कितना revenue from operation में ही जाएगा? Both?
Yes, sir.
एक मिनट ना बेटा. आंसर शो कर देता हूँ. रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन में ही जाएगा. नॉट आईएमपी. कंज्यूम में नहीं जाएगा. सॉरी. रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन. हाँ.
कोल एंड फायरवुड है सर. ये भी हमारा अदर एक्सपेंस.
अभी कोल एंड उन्होंने यस अदर ऑपरेटिंग एक्सपेंसेस.
यस.
वेयर यू विल ट्रांसफर?
अदर ऑपरेटिंग एक्सपेंसेस. सर कैरेज एंड कूलेज. सर
ये भी अदर ऑपरेटिंग
एक्सपेंस.
And sundry expenses, IMP, you will consider it under selling and administrative expenses.
Sir, क्यों?
Selling and administrative expenses.
Okay, sir.
Advertisement?
Sir, advertisement, sir.
Selling and administrative expenses.
Selling and administrative expenses. Okay, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Repairs, operating expense.
Operating expense.
Rent of room?
Sir, ये तो other income.
हाँ. Billiards, rent of room?
Other income, sir.
So it will be shown under the head, not other income. Sale of services from revenue from operation. It is your regular income, no? Why other income? Rent pay, this is a hotel.
Okay,
so this
sir.
is service.
Okay, sir.
Billiards is also your revenue from operation. And these three will be shown as other income.
Okay, sir.
So ये आपका IMP, billiards IMP. Transfer fees means share transfer fees.
Yes, sir.
This is your other income. Normally when you transfer your share, you have to pay to company. So for company it is income.
Okay, sir.
Next.
Sir, freehold land, property, plant and equipment.
Property, plant and equipment.
Sir, furniture and fittings, property, plant and equipment. सर इन्वेंट्रीज ओपनिंग बैलेंस है सर। सर ये चेंज ऑफ इन्वेंट्रीज में आएगा।
चेंजेस इन इन्वेंटरी एंड फूड स्टफ,
सर फूड स्टफ हमारा रॉ मटेरियल है वो होगा, और सर
रॉ
ये
मटेरियल कंज्यूम्ड, IMP,
सर
रॉ मटेरियल कंज्यूम्ड,
ये सर
कैश इन हैंड एंड कैश विद बैंकर,
कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट्स।
कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट, हाँ,
सर
प्रिलिमिनरी एक्सपेंसेस,
सर ये रिजर्व एंड सरप्लस में से माइनस होगा शायद।
यस, ये कहाँ पे बताओ
सर
तो, एक सेकंड,
सर बैलेंस शीट में आएगा ना, रिजर्व एंड सरप्लस से माइनस होगा।
यू कैन शो इट अंडर अदर एक्सपेंस ऑल्सो।
ओके सर।
एक सेकंड ना बेटा, किधर बताया है अदर एक्सपेंसेस, नो, अंडर अदर एक्सपेंसेस, सेपरेट हेड,
ओके सर, अदर एक्सपेंस।
2000 डिबेंचर्स 6%,
सर ये लाइबिलिटी है और
लॉन्ग टर्म बोरोइंग्स,
यस सर।
प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट, ओपनिंग बैलेंस और क्लोजिंग बैलेंस माय डियर,
सर किस चीज का?
प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट,
सर ये जो इधर है ये सर ओपनिंग बैलेंस है।
व्हाई?
सर क्योंकि ये हम तो क्लोजिंग बैलेंस तो हम कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं सर।
नॉमिनल अकाउंट्स आर
ऑलवेज ओपनिंग बैलेंस।
appearing in ट्रायल बैलेंस। सो अभी तक P&L ड्यूरिंग द ईयर का प्रॉफिट निकाला नहीं है, सो दैट इज ओपनिंग बैलेंस।
एंड सर उधर फाइनेंस कॉस्ट भी है
किधर?
सर। 2000 डिबेंचर्स का परसेंटेज गिवन है ना सर।
वो तो बाद में करते हैं ना बेटा।
ओके सर।
हाँ
सर ट्रेड पेबल सर हमारा सेपरेट लाइन आइटम सर, शॉर्ट टर्म बोरिंग्स में।
ओके,
सॉरी,
सेपरेट लाइन,
करंट
सेपरेट लाइन,
लाइबिलिटीज में
इन्वेस्टमेंट
सेपरेट।
सेपरेट लाइन,
यस सर।
intangible,
इंटेंजिबल एसेट्स एंड जनरल रिजर्व सर
reserves
आए।
and surplus,
यस सर।
wages and salary outstanding।
सर एम्प्लॉय बेनिफिट
चलो
एक्सपेंस में
wages में ऐड कर दो, where is wages? हाँ,
यस सर।
1280,
एंड सर
and
लाइबिलिटी
wages payable other current liability में 1280, yes or no?
यस सर।
This is changes in inventory
यस सर।
and balance sheet asset, and this is raw material consumed.
यस।
Furniture and fittings depreciation is
5%।
5%, land and building
2%।
2%. Where is land and building? 2%. The equity share capital stood 7,20,000.
Yes,
How
sir.
much?
7,20,000.
7,20,000. For how many shares?
Sir, 6,000 shares.
6,000 shares fully paid?
Yes, sir.
100. So this is 6 lakhs. And 2,000 shares?
Partly paid, sir. 60 paid up.
1,20,000. 7,20,000.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
The directors made a call of 40 per share on 2,000 shares.
80,000.
Shareholder 100 he could not paid off. So how many shares you paid off, beta?
1,900.
1,900 into 40.
Sir,
You collected it.
76,000.
76,000. But 100 into 40 is in arrears.
Yes, sir. 4,000.
Calls in arrears.
Yes, sir.
So see, your balance sheet is showing 8,05,000, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now what happened? You reissued these shares, 90 rupees you collected. How much you collected on this 100?
90 rupees.
So how much you collected, beta?
9,000.
9,000. But out of this, 4,000 is only arrears.
Yes, sir.
So you collected extra 5,000.
Yes, sir.
Can I call it as capital reserve?
Yes, sir.
एंड दिस इज इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल में जाएगा 4,000. सो सिस इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल में 7,20,000
Yes, sir.
plus 76,000 plus 4,000. How much?
Sir, 76,000 plus 4,000.
720 plus 76 plus 4.
8 lakh.
8 lakhs. And 5,000 should be transferred to capital reserve.
Sir, general RNS, reserve and surplus.
Reserves and surplus. But we are showing 8 lakh 5,000 under share capital. So it's correct or wrong?
Wrong, sir.
So out of that, how much in equity share capital?
8 lakh.
8 lakhs. And what is under capital reserve?
Sir, 5,000.
5,000. So this is a breakup of 8 lakh 5,000. Bas over.
Yes, sir.
Easy tha?
Yes, sir.
And dividend, we will give note.
Sir, ये अभी हमारा obligation नहीं है.
It's not obligation. This is a contingencies and events occurring after balance sheet date.
Yes, sir.
So we will give note. S4 में we have already seen.
Yes, sir.
So we will write it as a note. 4,000. And problem is over. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
I will give you exactly 20 minutes.
Okay, sir.
20 minutes. You can check it on study material answer. And we will meet at 8:40. कितने बजे मिलेंगे हम लोग? 8:40.
Yes,
So 5 मिनट का ब्रेक ले लेना उसके बाद. You solve now. Everything you can do what question only. So and 5 minutes का ब्रेक लेना आप लोग. Okay. So this is 8:15. तो 20 मिनट प्लस you will get extra 5 minutes for break. ठीक
Okay,
है?
sir.
So any difficulty बेटा?
No, sir.
Now you solve this question. You have written everything on question. Forfeiture concept I already completed. तो अजय जी, any difficulty? अजय सूर्या. No. अभिषेक. Yes बेटा. बोले अभिषेक.
सर रीइश्यू के बैलेंस को जो हम रीइश्यू करते हैं फॉरफिटेड शेयर को उसको हम सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम को नहीं डाल सकते
नहीं.
सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम
वो
में
सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम को यदि फोरफीचर के ऊपर अमाउंट गया होता तो.
अच्छा
अभी फोरफीचर में कितना अमाउंट दिख रहा है आपका?
9,000
नहीं, फोरफीचर में दिखेगा 100 into 60, 6,000. कितना दिखेगा? 60 यू कलेक्टेड नो.
राइट राइट सर.
हाँ, तो 6,000. और आपका कैपिटल रिजर्व में बैलेंस कितना है?
5,000.
तो विच एवर इज लोअर. यदि वो 7,000 होता तो 1,000 रुपया सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम में गया होता.
ओके सर.
वेरी गुड बेटा, वेरी गुड. तो कितना कलेक्ट किया? 1,000 we collected. 1,000 into, sorry, 100 into 60 we collected. So 6,000 rupees is my forfeiture amount. Correct?
राइट सर.
And reissue amount is 100 into, I reissued it at 90 rupees.
90.
So 9,000. So what is the total amount? I collected 15,000.
15,000.
And what is my amount that I should collect? 10,000. 100 into 100. So extra 5,000 is my capital reserve. So this is not going beyond your forfeiture amount.
ओके सर.
And if capital reserve cannot exceed your forfeiture amount, remember this. हाँ, यदि ये 6,000 और ये 5,000 नहीं, ये 7,000 होता, तो extra 1,000 you will transfer to capital reserve, security
सिक्योरिटी
premium.
प्रीमियम.
Understood?
ओके सर.
Yes.
थैंक यू सर.
हाँ जी. हार्दिक, आपको समझ में आया क्या ये?
Yes, sir.
भाई साहब क्या बोल रहे थे?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, एक ध्यान में रखना, कैपिटल रिजर्व कैन नॉट एक्सीड
Share forfeiture amount.
वेरी गुड. इजी.
Yes, sir.
चलो, आदिश्री, डू यू हैव एनी डाउट? Yes, beta. What is your doubt?
This why we consider sundry expenses under selling and administration.
Institute considered it. You can write note, other expenses. Your profit is not going to affect ultimately. Okay, institute considered it under selling distribution, so I consider it. Suppose in exam, I may consider it as other expenses.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है? और good doubts? You solve this question one more time. Illustration 4. अभी हार्दिक हमारे एक नंबर हो गया था सॉल्व, दो नंबर भी हो गया था, शायद से तीन नंबर बचा है,
यस सर।
चार सॉल्व हो गया, पांच, यस, सिक्स तो सेम ही था ना शायद से।
यस सर, एक होमवर्क दिया था आपने।
हाँ, 7, 8, 9, उसमें से कौन से हुए थे बेटा?
सर इनमें से कोई नहीं हुआ था।
ठीक है, आज एक और दो एक्स्ट्रा कर लेंगे एंड नेक्स्ट सेशन में हो रही है। ठीक है, सो नाउ यू सॉल्व इट ऑन फोर्थ क्वेश्चन ऑन स्टडी मैट इटसेल्फ, ओके, एंड विल चेक इट वन मोर टाइम।
ओके सर।
चलो, थैंक यू,
थैंक यू
टेक अ
सर।
ब्रेक। 8:40। Let's start. हार्दिक ओवर बेटा. ओवर.
यस सर.
चलो स्टार्ट बोलो इधर से. विल डू दैट. मैं कलर करते जाता हूं. हाँ. फर्स्ट वन.
सर ऑथराइज्ड कैपिटल.
Hmm.
सर नोट्स टू अकाउंट 1.
So you will write share capital, equity share capital. Correct?
यस सर.
Equity share capital authorized. 10,000 equity shares. Issue, subscribe and paid up 8,000 equity shares, 8 lakhs.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Sir, preference share
8
authorized.
lakhs you will write it by red pen. Huh?
Okay, sir.
And preference share capital?
Sir, authorized capital.
Authorized 10,000.
5,000, sir. 5,000.
Authorized 5,000 and issue subscribe be 5,000.
5,000. Sir, same है उसको. Yes.
And capital reserve you will write by red pen.
Yes, sir.
5,000. Next.
Then, sir, purchases, sir, wine, cigarettes, and cigars. P&L.
Purchases P&L. We open note for purchases.
Yes, sir.
Wine, cigars, and cigarettes 45,800.
Yes, sir. Then, sir, foodstuff changes in changes in inventory.
No, foodstuff. How changes in inventory? Raw material consumed.
Yes, sir.
Foodstuff, beta.
Raw material consumed. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Purchases 36,200. Opening plus purchases minus closing. Understood?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Next.
Sir, wages and salaries, employee benefit expense.
Employee benefit expense outstanding add कर क्या?
Yes, sir. Outstanding.
29,580.
Yes, sir. Sir, rent rates and taxes, other operating expenses.
Other operating expenses.
Sir,
Laundry, other operating expenses.
Sir, sales, wine, cigarettes, and cigars and food. Revenue from operations.
Wait. Revenue from operations, wine, cigars, and
Yes, sir.
food 57,600.
Yes, sir. Sir, sundry expenses, sir, at that
Coal.
advertisement and selling.
Operating other expenses ना? कौन सा चालू है?
Sir, sundry expenses.
No, coal is going on. Coal and firewood.
Coal and firewood, and the carriage and tooling. That's other operating expenses.
3290 and carriage and food ये 810. Sundry expenses.
Sir, advertisement and selling expense.
Now you can consider it under other expense also, but institute has given it under selling and administrative expenses.
Okay, sir. Then, sir, advertising, same, sir.
Advertising same 8360.
Then, sir, repairs, other operating expenses.
Other operating expenses 4250.
Yes, sir. Sir, rent of rooms and billiards, the revenue from operation.
48,000 and
48,000 and 5,700.
Correct?
Yes, sir. Sir, miscellaneous receipts.
Miscellaneous income, how much? Miscellaneous receipt 2,800, 3,300, 700.
Fees 700. Yes, sir.
Next.
Then, sir, freehold land and building, sir, property, plant and equipment. Sir, it is gross value.
So these are the columns.
Yes, sir. Opening WDV minus depreciation and net.
8,50,000, 17,000 and 4,315. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And 17,000 and 4,315 second effect, depreciation.
Sir, P&L item, sir, depreciation and amortization.
P&L में डायरेक्टली, अच्छा नोट लिखा है,
Yes, sir.
19 नंबर, depreciation. Okay,
Yes, sir.
note is given, huh?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir,
Next,
inventory in hand, sir. Wines, cigarettes, and cigars, sir. Change in inventory. Opening minus.
changes in inventory.
Yes, sir. And sir, foodstuff,
One
raw
minute.
material consumption.
Wine, cigarettes, and cigarettes opening inventory 12,800. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And 5260
Sir, वो
opening inventory
yes, sir.
5260.
Yes.
Next.
Sir, cash in hand and cash with bankers, cash and cash equivalents.
Hmm.
Sir, preliminary and formation expenses, sir, other expenses.
Preliminary is under other expenses. Correct,
Yes.
beta?
Sir,
Next.
2000 debentures of 100 each, sir, long-term borrowing.
Long-term borrowings, third number. Huh.
Yes, sir.
Next.
And sir, 6%,
So that we'll do later on.
okay, sir.
You can write down here hidden interest.
Yes, sir.
Hidden adjustment interest.
Yes, sir. Sir, profit and loss account, opening balance, sir, reserves and surplus.
Profit and loss, opening balance, reserves and surplus.
Yes, sir.
Balance from previous year.
Yes, sir. Sir, trade payables, current liabilities, separate line item.
Separate line item. Trade receivable 19,260.
And sir, trade payables, 42,000.
Why we have written note for trade payable? I don't know. Actually, there is no need to prepare note.
Yes.
But हमने note बना लिया है. There is no need, ah.
Okay, sir.
हाँ. Next.
Then, sir, inventories. Sorry, investment.
Investments. Non-current investment.
Non-current investment, sir. Goodwill at cost, intangible asset.
Goodwill at cost, intangible asset.
And sir, then general reserve.
We have note for that.
Yes, sir.
And general reserve?
Sir, reserves and surplus.
Okay. Then wages and outstanding salary under other current liability, no?
Other current liability and second effect employee benefits. Sir,
That already given. Second effect already given.
And sir, inventory closing balance.
Now interest payable is also hidden adjustment.
Yes, sir.
One effect is in, what is
sir,
the entry? Interest expenditure account debit to interest payable.
Yes, sir.
Interest expenditure, we will show it under
Sir,
finance cost.
Finance cost and interest payable is our liability, other current liabilities.
Red pen, huh?
Yes, sir.
And other current liability is also by red pen.
Then, sir, closing inventory balances.
Closing inventory, we will show inventory.
Yes, sir.
Inventory as an asset.
Yes, sir.
Wine, cigarettes, and cigars.
And food stuff.
And second effect.
And second effects are in notes.
Changes in inventory. One is raw material consumed. That is the food stuff.
Yes, sir.
And here second effect of wines and cigarettes minus 22,500. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is important. So now you can see we have done with all adjustment and 5,000 reserves and surplus capital reserve.
Yes, sir.
Now you will first close P&L account. First क्या close करोगे?
P&L, sir.
P&L. Then you will get the profit for the period. That
Yes,
profit for the period you will add it over here, reserves and surplus. And then you are going to tally your balance sheet. Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
You can take reference of only notes for how many lines you have to leave. Okay. For leaving lines, you will take reference. Otherwise, you don't have to see it in the answer. Okay. Otherwise, you can do first, you copy it. And afterwards, you can do it on rough pages. These two questions. I'm going to take only two questions, beta. Today's homework.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
फाईल पाठवून ते कॅश फ्लोचा प्रॉब्लेम आहे बघ तुझ्या याच्यात, ती फाईल मला मेल कर ना. कॅश फ्लोचा प्रॉब्लेम क्वेश्चन पेपर मध्ये. इजी था बेटा क्वेश्चन?
Yes, sir.
Illustration 4 we have completed. Now we'll and we have to write one note, beta.
Sir,
Directors. मैंने नोट नहीं लिखा है. You will write it from study mat.
okay, sir.
That note you have to write it.
Sir, dividend वाला ना?
Dividend वाला note.
Okay, sir.
Only cash flow. And first one पाठव. Third question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Adishri. Illustration 3.
Yes, sir.
Chalo, one more illustration, and after that we are going to solve illustration cash flow statement. Exam question after third question. Have you solved this question, beta?
Yes, sir.
Easy, difficult?
Easy, sir.
Okay, very good. Inventory in trial balance.
Yes, sir.
Closing stock is given in the adjustment. So this is opening balance, beta.
Yes, sir.
Where you will write it?
Trade payables. Opening.
Where you will write?
Sir.
Where you will write? Where will you write?
Sir, inventory.
Why inventory, beta? This is opening stock. This is not closing stock.
It's
Changes
also
in
for.
inventory.
Okay, sir. Changes in inventory.
क्या हुआ आदिश्री? Okay. Furniture.
Property, plant and equipment.
Discount.
Other expenses.
Discount you will write under
Other expenses.
other expenses. Loan to director.
Sir, short-term loans.
Why short-term loans? Because director will return it within 1 year.
Yes, sir.
Actually, as per company law, it is not allowed.
Okay, sir.
Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Hardik, can you give loan to director from
No, sir.
company amount?
No, sir.
No. Advertisement.
Sir,
Now
other
we don't
expenses.
have selling and distribution expenses.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
write it under other expenses. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Bad debts, other expense.
Other
Commission,
expense.
other
Other
expense.
expense.
Material consumed, directly given.
Yes, sir.
P&L में.
P&L.
So material consumed, we will take it directly in P&L.
Yes, sir.
Cost of material consumed. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Next, plant and machinery.
Property, plant and equipment.
Property, plant and equipment. Rentals,
Other expenses.
other expenses. Current account.
Cash and cash equivalents.
Cash and cash equivalent. Interest on bank loan.
The trade.
Finance cost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What happened, beta? Preliminary expenses.
The other expenses.
Fixture.
Property, plant and equipment.
Wages.
Sir, employee benefit.
Employee benefit expenses. Consumables.
Other expenses.
Freehold plant.
Property, plant and equipment.
Tools and equipment.
Property, plant and equipment.
Goodwill.
Intangible asset.
Trade receivable.
Sir, trade receivable.
Dealer's aids.
Sir, other expenses.
Dealer aid means we have given one type of commission.
Okay, sir.
Transit insurance.
Other expenses.
Debenture interest. Trade expenses.
Sir, trade expenses. Other expenses. Sir.
Transit insurance. Distribution freight.
Other expenses.
No, now distribution freight. किधर लिया इंस्टीट्यूट ने? हाँ जी, अदर एक्सपेंसेस. ठीक है. डिवेंचर इंटरेस्ट.
Sir, finance cost.
Finance cost. Interest is finance cost. Equity share capital.
Sir, equity share capital.
11% debenture.
Sir, long-term borrowings.
Long-term borrowings. Bank loan.
Long-term borrowings.
Trade payable.
Sir, trade payables.
Separate head. Sales.
Sir, return.
Revenue from operation. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Next, rent received.
In other income.
Other income. Profit and loss account.
Sir, reserves and surplus.
Opening balance or closing balance?
Sir, opening balance.
Opening balance, no. Current year nominal accounts are not closed.
Yes, sir. Opening balance.
So why you hesitate? And provision.
Sir, property, plant and equipment minus.
Property, plant and equipment minus. Closing stock.
The changes in inventories.
And
balance sheet.
Asset side.
Asset side.
Over?
Yes.
But you will write it in negative figure, changes in inventory.
Okay, sir.
And if negative is greater than positive, 8,23,000 and opening is 6,80,000. So you will get negative figure.
Yes, sir.
You will get negative figure, 1,43,000. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Easy question.
Yes, sir.
So you will solve it in notebook, no?
Yes, sir.
Or already over?
Sir, I did in rough pages, not did phase.
Okay. This question is similar, na beta? Question 7, you can check. This question is similar to which question? Hardik, देखो बेटा ये question. I think this is similar question.
Sir, one adjustment is difficult, sir, in the
Which adjustments?
last one. Entire amount of preliminary expense to be written off by adjusting from opening balance of general reserve.
Whether this is difficult, preliminary expenses, general
Sir,
reserve में से
what we
minus
should
करना है.
Okay.
चलो ठीक है. Is it possible to finish 3 questions? Today in homework, beta?
Okay, sir.
Adishri,
Okay, sir.
3 questions हो जाएंगे?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? ठीक है. Any other student who want to answer? Where to transfer it? If you are getting wrong answer, I will rectify you. Yes, raise your hand. Who is interested? Preliminary expenses, we will write it under other expenses, Hardik. And if they have given it separately, then we'll write it. Yes, Tambeshwari, chalo beta.
Yes, sir.
Chalo, start.
Equity share capital.
Note 1. General reserve. Note
Then
2.
the reserve and surplus.
ठीक है. तुरंत कलर कर दे बेटा.
Yes, sir. It's going to faster to solve, sir.
मैं सॉल्व करके बताऊं या यू विल सॉल्व इट?
सर सॉल्व कर लेंगे.
पक्का ना?
Yes, sir.
फर्स्ट व्हाट विल डू?
First, sir,
वी
prepare
विल
the
राइट प्रोफॉर्मा.
performer, sir.
ये
After
बोल
the
रहा है ऑलरेडी डन दिस क्वेश्चन, ऑलरेडी डन 7 नंबर.
no, sir.
ओके, ये अभिषेक बोल रहे ऑलरेडी डन. अच्छा, यू
I
डिड
think
इट. ठीक है,
yes, sir.
उसने किया हुआ है. हाँ, सो
Yes, sir. Loan from State Finance Corporation. It is long-term borrowing, sir.
it is long term borrowings. Wait. First we'll write authorized capital. We are not aware about the information. Isku subscribe and paid up capital 7 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each, 70 lakhs. Correct?
Yes, sir.
General reserve we'll write it under
Reserve and
reserves
surplus.
and surplus. Yes. Then loan from state financial corporation
Long-term borrowing.
and secured loan and secured from hypothecation of plant and machinery. Correct?
Yes, sir. 2 lakh.
Hmm.
Loan unsecured, long-term borrowing, unsecured loan.
Unsecured.
Loan, long-term borrowing, sir.
Unsecured is
Same
8 lakh 47,000.
47.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Next.
Sundry credited to goods and expenses. Trade payable, sir.
Now see 8,47,000 we have bifurcation. Huh? We'll write that afterwards. Sundry creditors, trade payable. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Separate head 14 lakhs. Next, profit and loss account, opening balance or closing balance?
सर पीएनएल नहीं है इसलिए नॉमिनल अकाउंट्स नहीं एक्सपेंसेस नहीं है इसलिए क्लोजिंग बैलेंस है सर.
No nominal accounts. Adishri understood. Therefore, closing balance.
Provision for taxation current
Exactly.
asset provision sir. Current liability.
P&L will write 7 lakhs.
Yes, sir.
Next, provision for taxation, short-term
Current liability,
provisions.
short term provision.
आप क्या बोल रहे हो? करंट?
मैंने सर करंट लाइबिलिटी प्रोविजन बोला था सर.
816,900. हाँ. Call
Fall in
scenarios.
it is minus from share capital.
Minus deducted from share capital. Land, building, plant and machinery, furniture, fixture.
Plant PPE sir.
PPE. Net block, no?
Yes sir.
Net block में जाएगा ना ये सब?
Yes
After
sir. ये सब नहीं.
depreciation.
Yes sir. After inventory had sir capital asset. Sorry, current asset.
Current asset में inventory we will write note, raw material and finished goods. Correct?
Yes sir.
Trade receivable.
Current asset.
Separate head.
Yes sir.
Balance sheet में directly 14 lakhs. No, we want bifurcation. इसका bifurcation है. Short term loans and advances.
Current asset sir. It is separate head. Short term loan and
298,900. Cash in hand, balance with bank.
Cash and cash
equivalent. नोट बनाएंगे.
Yes sir.
इसमें भी bifurcation है.
Yes sir. Primary
2,10,000.
general reserve from minus.
Preliminary expenses, opening balance of general reserve.
Yes sir. Minus from deducted.
आप इधर से माइनस कर सकते हो या यू कैन डिडक्ट इट फ्रॉम
General
P&L
reserve.
ऑल्सो. मतलब जनरल रिजर्व और P&L. अल्टीमेटली रिजर्व सरप्लस फिगर विल नॉट चेंज. नहीं तो इधर ही कर दो. चलो 15,49,100 minus
93,100.
93,100. So what is the final figure?
1 minute. 154. It is for 14,56,000, sir.
एक सेकंड ना, कितना?
14,56,000.
14,50,000
14,56,000.
एंड ये 7 लाख डायरेक्टली इधर लिखेंगे।
It will be
करेक्ट,
same, sir.
बराबर है।
Yes, sir.
चलो नेक्स्ट।
Next, it is goodwill, intangible assets, patent and trademark, intangible assets.
इंटेंजिबल एसेट्स, डायरेक्टली बैलेंस शीट, डायरेक्टली वन ही है ना, तो यू कैन प्रिपेयर नोट ऑल्सो इफ यू
Yes,
वांट।
yes, sir.
ठीक है, चलो। 4,20,000 shares issued for consideration other than cash. What will do?
It is,
Share
it's a
capital में you have to write a
blur.
note.
Okay.
ये note लिखते हैं इसे। Out of above, share capital में note लिखते हैं। Read this note.
Sir, it is blur, sir.
Out of above,
It's network
4,20,000
issue, sir.
shares issued for consideration than cash. Understood? Share capital में
Yes, sir.
cost of the building,
It's
plant and
blur.
machinery, ये क्यों है? This is called as gross block.
Gross, sir.
हाँ।
Gross block.
Trade receivable more than 6 months कितना है?
3,80,000.
Okay, so we will write note 3,80,000 and others. तो others
Other
कितना हुआ? 14 lakhs में से 10,20,000,
1,02,000.
10,20,000।
Oh, sorry, sir. 10,20,000.
हाँ, तो नोट भी हो गया। नेक्स्ट, सो थर्ड ये कंप्लीटेड, फर्स्ट कंप्लीटेड, थर्ड कंप्लीटेड, फोर्थ कंप्लीटेड।
Fifth, sir.
The amount of balance with bank 18,000 which is not scheduled bank,
Schedule bank.
and deposit of 5 lakhs for a period of 9 months. So cash and cash equivalent में we'll write how much beta? Balance with bank 17,20,000. Out of that
5 lakh
5 lakh deposit,
deposit, sir.
and not scheduled bank,
12 lakh,
not
20
scheduled bank,
lakh,
not scheduled bank,
not scheduled banks.
18,000. So balancing figure 1729. Calculate. 1729 minus 5 lakh minus 18,000.
It is 12 lakh 11,000, sir.
1729 minus 18 minus 500. 12 lakh 11,000. Others.
Yes, sir.
नहीं, scheduled bank, unscheduled bank and other banks. Or you can write scheduled bank 12 lakh 11,000, other banks 18,000.
Okay, sir.
उल्टा लिखो। scheduled bank कितना?
18,000.
12 lakh 11,000 and other banks 18,000.
18,000.
Understood?
Yes, sir. Very good.
Next.
Unsecured
Unsecured
loan.
loan 2 lakhs. Loan किधर गया? Unsecured 2 lakhs from related party, 1 lakh from related party 1 lakh, and from bank related party and others will be 5,47,000. Understood?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. And preliminary expenses we already done. Easy था?
Yes, sir. It is easy, sir.
You are not required to give previous figures and over. चलो. So now change it बेटा फटाफट. अच्छा, we'll take a screenshot at the end. तो लेक्चर देखते टाइम यू विल फाइंड इट सिंपल. ओके, लास्ट में देख लेंगे.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Any difficulty in financial statements? See, beta, first you have to write pura pro forma. You have to leave some lines. थोड़ा सा on paper only you can do all this adjustment. तो you will understand कि exactly कितना लाइन छोड़ना है मोटा मोटी. You have no idea कि exactly 3-4 lines. For example, share capital 7 lines. For reserves and surplus 4-5 lines. Long term borrowing 3 lines sufficient. Short term provision 3 lines. Property, plant and equipment.
Yes,
So
sir.
हाँ.
प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो सर पता चल जाएगा कि कितनी लाइन
Yes, yes.
छोड़नी है.
तो ये थोड़ा सा you have to do by your own. If you
Yes,
say
sir.
कि sir you solve this problem, I do not have any problem. But ultimately ultimate practice you have to do it. तो आप लोग देखिए, मैं पूरा सॉल्व नहीं करके दूंगा. What do you think, आदिश्री? Should I solve it or you will solve by your own?
Sir, we will solve by our own.
पक्का?
Yes, sir.
पहले मैं सॉल्व करता था लास्ट बैचेस में, बट नाउ आई थिंक कि स्क्रीनशॉट्स आर सफिशिएंट. अल्टीमेटली यू हैव टू डू बाय योर ओन.
Yes,
तो
sir.
सिर्फ पहले पूरा प्रोफॉर्मा लिख लेना.
Okay,
एंड
sir.
प्लीज फेयर होने के बाद एक बार टाइम लगा के सॉल्व करना. एटलीस्ट नाउ डोंट सॉल्व ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन, बट आउट ऑफ 3 एटलीस्ट 1 क्वेश्चन यू कैन डू बाय योर ओन. और टाइमिंग मुझे कल बता दीजिए.
Okay, sir.
आई विल टेल यू टुडे स्टोरी ऑफ स्टूडेंट. He has taken lot of efforts from last 6 months. Okay, he solved every question. He has maintained his notebook. He has revised it. But beta, he has done one mistake, Adishri and Tambeshwari. सबसे बड़ी मिस्टेक उसने क्या किया होगा? आदिश्री, what do you think?
Sir, he was not revised.
No, no, beta. He has revised it. He has done it 4 to 5 times. He solved. But
But it paper is very lengthy, sir. So I think it's not solve. It's all paper.
no, no, no. ये नहीं हुआ था ताम्बेश्वरी. He has done one mistake that he has not appeared for the mock test. Or I told him to give test series. He directly went for the exam. He appeared for it. He solved questions and he understood that when all questions come together, that was very difficult.
Yes, sir.
You must try in 10th standard. Tambeshwari, have you appeared for prelim exams?
Yes.
Yes.
What, sir?
In 10th standard prelim होती थी ना आपकी?
Sir, I am corona passer, so I have not given the exam, sir.
अच्छा ठीक है, पर 12th में दिया होगा. प्रीलिम्स तो होती थी. या इन
Yes,
7th
sir.
8th स्टैंडर्ड तो आपने कभी एग्जाम्स दिए होंगे. तो आपको
Yes,
3
sir.
मंथ्स के बाद एग्जाम होती थी, 6 मंथ्स के बाद होती थी. डायरेक्ट फाइनल
Yes,
एग्जाम
sir.
थोड़ी होती थी आपकी.
नहीं सर, डायरेक्ट नहीं होती थी सर.
हाँ, तो बेटा सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट क्या है कि आपको मॉक टेस्ट देना है. एंड हाउ मेनी मॉक टेस्ट वी कंडक्ट, डू यू हैव आइडिया तांबेश्वरी?
सर आई थिंक 2 and 3 तो होता ही है सर मॉक
2
टेस्ट
मॉक
सीरीज.
टेस्ट तो हम लोग कंडक्ट करते ही करते हैं.
यस सर.
Yes, sir.
When I was doing my CA course, there was a scheme. Every Sunday, you have to appear for the test papers. मतलब institute conducted it. Then institute understood students are not taking it in the proper way. They are doing cheating. So institute stopped that activity. But when I was doing my CA course, I remember every Sunday institute, not private classes, they conducted these papers, topic wise papers were there. and we had to appear for that exam. If you didn't clear that Sunday preparation, you were not eligible for exam. But then, I don't know, gradually then institute changed that pattern. And now we are not having that type of exams. So students are not realizing where they are going wrong. I know every student has a fear of facing exam. It's not only one student. And he answered me कि मैंने उसको पूछा भी कि सर यस बेटा तूने क्यों नहीं दिया एग्जाम प्रीलिम एग्जाम मींस दैट मॉक टेस्ट. तो उसने मुझे आंसर दिया सर मुझे बहुत डर लगता है, मैं डायरेक्ट फाइनल में जाके खेलता हूं. भाई ऐसा थोड़ी चलता है. नेट प्रैक्टिस तो सभी लोग करते हैं. भले यू आर गेटिंग 0 marks, 10 marks, 20 marks. When I appeared for my CA inter exam, our that coaching center, और नहीं मॉक टेस्ट ही दिया था. यस, आई अपेयर्ड फॉर द मॉक टेस्ट. एंड आदिश्री,
Yes,
व्हाट
sir.
डू यू थिंक कितने मार्क्स आई गॉट इट इन दैट एग्जाम?
Sir, 7,
कितना आउट ऑफ
70,
100?
70.
70. I got 18 marks. Out of 100, I got 18 marks. And suddenly I realized before 2 months, 1.5 month, I think, left for the exam. And suddenly I realized that was the first mock test conducted by the institute. At that time also, we had to appear for mock test. And I got 18 marks. Suddenly, I understood that I have to complete many, topics. I left many topics for the mock test. Then, beta, I understood that something is better than nothing. So, at least I tried to solve 3-4 questions of every chapter. And in main exam, in accounts paper only I am talking about, I got 64 marks. I got exemption. Second experience I will share. You have to understand that first question is mandatory. Yeah? So while solving question, at least after 1.5 hour, you go through first question. It is mandatory. Do not skip that question. Third important point. When you appeared for your exam, after completion of first paper, on that day, do not check your answers. Do not predict your marks. Whatever marks you will get, don't worry. Institute is also giving some grace mark if paper is difficult one. Lenient checking will be there. Understand this pattern. If paper is difficult, paper pattern, paper checking will be easier. Okay? We are not your enemies. We are your friends. We want that you must pass your exam. So first thing, make it very clear that paper, do not check any review. You can predict your marks after completion of all 7 papers, all 6 papers. You can predict your marks. But on that date, immediately you start for second paper revision. Okay. So on that date, you do not have to predict your any marks. I'm telling you one small story. When I appeared for CA final, I attempted paper of 46 marks only. I was very sure that I'm not going to clear the exam. Adishri, I told that story, no, beta?
No, sir.
No. I attempted only 46 marks. Okay, I realized I'm not going to pass the exam. But I appeared for the exam, second paper. On that day, when I left the first paper, okay, on that day only, at 6 p.m., I started my preparation of financial management because second paper was financial management. I started my preparation 6 p.m. I studied till morning 5 p.m., 5 a.m., continuous study because my aim was to get exemption in second paper. Because I studied for 9, 8, 10 months. Then suddenly first paper I appeared, I attempted only 46. I studied on second day without having any prediction. I studied for second day, 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. I slept for only 4 hours. Then next day also I studied from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. I'm talking about almost. I have solved each and every question. Again, I slept for only 6 hours on that day. I studied from morning 6 o'clock to 11 a.m. मतलब ऑलमोस्ट मैंने कम से कम 24 घंटे के ऊपर पढ़ाई किया था. आई सॉल्व एवरी क्वेश्चन ऑफ स्टडी मैट, माय प्राइवेट मटेरियल्स, सब सॉल्व किया था जो भी सर ने लिया था. एंड देन बेटा रिजल्ट केम. आई फेल्ड इन फर्स्ट group, but I score exemption in that paper. I got 76 marks in strategic financial management, and only due to first paper. I cleared my audit paper also. I cleared my law paper also, but in first paper I got 38 marks. ये आपको क्या सिखाता है? दो you know कि I am going to fail it in the first paper or second paper or third paper, always try for exemption. Always try for exemption. Don't give up. And see, मैं हमेशा मेरी जर्नी, आई वॉज नॉट वेरी ब्रिलियंट स्टूडेंट. मुझे बहुत हार्डवर्क करना पड़ता था. आई सेट फॉर, मतलब मुझे कॉन्सेप्ट जब तक समझ में नहीं आता था ना, तब तक ये मैं पढ़ता रहता था. वंशिका, आई डोंट नो सितंबर के क्लासेस जल्दी चालू हो जाएंगे. वंशिका जी थोड़ा सा सब्र कीजिए, इंस्टीट्यूट गाइडलाइन लेके आएगी. तो बेटा ये जो लास्ट के 2-3 महीने हैं, though you have not completed your syllabus, but do not skip any part in the option. At least go through all these questions बेटा. ठीक है. सो ये हार्दिक, ये सबके लिए एक हम लोग बोल सकते हैं कि मिसाल है कि आप लोग क्या करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए. और डूज एंड डोंट्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यू हैव टू बी keep very calm, quiet at the end. Do not get panic. Though you are not getting, I remember my costing paper, ratio analysis, I solved that question. Costing FM mix रहता था हमारा, 60-40 पेपर था. कॉस्टिंग 60-40 FM. रेशियो एनालिसिस का एक क्वेश्चन मैंने 45 मिनट सॉल्व कर लिया. मुझे पता था मेरा पेपर कंप्लीट नहीं होगा, ये इंटरमीडिएट. आई सॉल्व 70 मार्क्स का पेपर हुआ रहेगा मेरा शायद से, बट आई गॉट एग्जाम्शन. सो वॉट एवर 70 मार्क्स आई अटेम्प्टेड इज 100% आई वॉज श्योर कि ये मैं पास होऊंगा. और ये कॉन्फिडेंस चाहिए आपको. ठीक है. एंड सी, इन सीए कोर्स ओनली 50 स्टूडेंट्स आर मेरिट रैंकर्स, एंड बाकी जो भी 1 लाख बच्चे बैठ रहे, दे आर एवरेज. सम आर नॉट डूइंग प्रॉपरली एनी स्टडी, दे डू नॉट हैव एनी गाइडेंस. कुछ तो प्राइवेट मटेरियल यूज करते हैं, सिंपल सिंपल प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं, 50 प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं ऑन वन क्वेश्चन, वन टॉपिक. सो अल्टीमेटली डू ऑल टॉपिक्स, भले 10-10 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो. ओके. तो ये ध्यान में रखना. आई होप कि यू विल फिनिश दिस सिलेबस प्रॉपरली. एक क्वेश्चन कर लेते कैश फ्लो का. आज का ज्ञान बस हो गया. वन क्वेश्चन जो एग्जाम में आया था अभी कल, एक ही मिनट. one simple question. Let's check how many of you can do that. PDF पाठवायचे. वर्ड कोण पाठवतो? ठीक. अरे यार, आज तुझ्या पेपरचं घ्यायचं होतं ना, त्याच्यावर नावं आली आहेत सगळी. मी म्हणतोय तुझ्या पेपरवरनं काढ म्हटल्यावर आता काय मी त्याची ऍडव्हर्टाईज करू का? ठीक है बेटा, I do not have question paper now. Tomorrow we'll start with that final question. So हाँ, today's you can take a screenshot. फटाफट ले लीजिए. Yes. आदिश्री, स्क्रीनशॉट्स बोल देना बेटा. Who is there?
Yes, sir. I'm there.
हाँ, तांबेश्वरी, चलो.
Yes, sir.
Take screenshots. फटाफट.
Okay, sir.
हम्म.
Done, sir. Done, sir. Over. Over, sir. Over, sir. Over, sir. Done, sir. Done, sir. Done, sir. Done, sir.
बहुत सारा होमवर्क है आज.
Yes, sir. Done, sir. बट सर आज टैक्स की क्लास नहीं है. ओवर सर. इसलिए हो जाएगा सर.
ओके. जीएसटी भी खत्म हो गया क्या?
नो सर. ओवर सर. जीएसटी खत्म नहीं हुआ सर.
जीएसटी कब रहता है?
जीएसटी सर कल होगा सर. मतलब कि सर ट्यूसडे और थर्सडे को होता है सर.
ओके.
ओवर सर.
सबसे बड़ा अकाउंट सी है क्या?
आई थिंक सर. यस. डन सर. ओवर सर.
जाऊं जाता.
ओवर सर. ओवर सर. ओवर सर. ओवर सर. ओवर सर. डन सर. डन सर.
यही था ना?
यस सर, TY के 7। 26 सर।
26 क्या?
यस सर।
हम्म,
डन सर। डन सर।
एक सेकंड, हाँ एक सेकंड। हाँ, ओवर।
ओवर सर, ओवर। ओवर सर। ओवर सर। ओवर सर।
लास्ट।
डन सर।
ओके, चलो ठीक है। सो विल मीट ऑन ट्यूसडे, टुमारो ओनली। कल
यस
है ना?
सर। यस सर है।
हाँ ठीक है, कल मिलते हैं।
ओके सर।
यस, चलो बाय।
बाय सर।